Alright guys, we're back here for part 2 of our Lyonar Gauntlet Run 4-0. Let's see how we do. Let's get right back into things. Feeling decent about this deck. What we're going for is the 7 win. The difference between 6 wins and 7 wins, rewards wise, is pretty huge. And the difference after that, between 7 and 12, is a little bit underwhelming. Really want 2 drop, always wanting 2 drops. Hopefully replacing the Silver Guard Knight doesn't come back to haunt us. Could argue for keeping it, but you know, I really just wanted a 2-drop. And we should draw at least a play by now, you'd think. Okay, so even if we don't, we have a play, which is fine. Let's get rid of one of these. Alright. I'm not sure if I want to go for an early Iron Cliff. I might want to wait till I have 5 cards in hand, so that it doesn't die. Ugh. Let's get rid of this. Okay, I'm not gonna go for Iron Cliff. I'm gonna play this here nice and safe, and try and get some value over next turn. Also, making it so that this thing has nothing to trade into. So yeah, not a great start this game. Hailstone. Okay, it's just Cryogenesis, not as bad. So I wonder if we can maybe get away with an Iron Cliff now that we've seen him do that play. We could always maybe pull off a Dream Gaze, a Holy Immolation play. Not that we need to. We could do it like that. I wonder if it would be too early for that. You should play a minion on the Mazala. Ooh, he didn't. Okay. Okay, we need to replace a different card then. That could be good. They could all be good. Let's get rid of this. Alright, we are going to go for the Holy Immolation play. I think. Yeah. It's the worst card to do the Holy Immolation with, but and no reason at all not to kill this, because you know this is something I see people do occasionally, where let's say there's like an 8/2 minion on the board, and you've already moved your general or whatever, then they don't attack the 8/2 for some reason. You know, worst case scenario, they have a better play to make, and if they just hit you, then the exact same thing happens. So obviously, you should hit there, even though it'll go back to his hand. I don't even know how many cards he had in his hand. I think he had 5 in hand, so. Let's get rid of an Iron Cliff. We don't need 3. So we can do this, play. Nah. Let's just do it like this. Oh, maybe I should have killed this because he had 6 cards in hand. It's still super awkward for him to do with it. I talked about it and then I didn't really think about it. I'm just trying not to be weak to Hailstone Prison. It's very hard for him to enter his hand now, so you know that Snow Chase is basically done for now. Okay. Oh wow. Jeez, this guy's going ham. Okay, we do have a lot of Dispel in our deck, so we can hopefully punish that. Let's get rid of this. Okay. We'll do like this. this Box General, and we'll even stun it. And hopefully we will just we'll find a Dispel. Yep, there we go. We have, I think, 3 Dispels in the deck. 2 Sunblooms and the AoE guy, I forgot his name. So that's more than enough, I think. And also we got to play Ironcliff in a situation where it's not weak to Hailstone Prison. Oh, awesome. So, we get to play, we get to dispel both at the same time. What do we want to dispel, and then what do we want to do? Yeah, I don't think I want to play Wild Widow. I thought about it, not sure I do. Let's get that right. I don't really want to take damage from Half Sister, swapping in to bring this in. Even though it's very hard for him, well, he could have done it like moving up or something, but let's just do it like that. Provoke this, just lock everything down with the big guys. What was the card I didn't take Divine Bond over? I think it was a Silver Guard Knight. Part of me wants, you know, the Divine Bond, because yeah, it's so good with the Ironcliffs, but we only had 1 Ironcliff at the time, and this is just so much more consistent, just to always have good minions. If you always have good value minions, decent removal, you'll do well in Gauntlet. You don't need to rely on gimmicky finishes, even though Divine Bond is not really a gimmick, because it's just a very good card. It's still a little bit less reliable. Oh wow. Okay. That was value. Man. It's not a card you see wreck you every day. Let's get rid of this. Okay, so we need to just clear as much as we can. Let's move down here. Clear here. Clear here. Clear here. And we're blocking this thing from moving in this direction, because we probably want to kill that with a Holy Immolation. Yeah, I feel a little bit bad for this guy, just dropping 3 Ironcliffs. This deck is pretty insane, especially minion wise. I didn't even think that he could do that. That was not very smart. It's normally a play I do as the general, you know, but oh well. Alright, that is a card that probably needs to die. Let's get rid of this. Oh, this can be pretty good. Let's get rid of this. So we can move this, we can just play a minion. How can we do this? We can do, I think what we want to do is these 3. So move here, play the Healing Mystic on, let's do our own general. No, I don't need to do our own general, we can play it on this. Then Holy Immolation, teleport it to this corner where we'll hit it, be at 9 health. Okay. let's put it here. And we want it, we want to provoke in front of our general just in case. Okay. So a little bit complicated that turn, but we managed to clear the board and develop a little bit of ours. Okay, so you know, went for a play that will allow him to run away a bit. Smart. I wonder if it's time to unleash some White Widow value. Maybe not. Yeah, let's do it. Oh, nice. I'm happy to make this trade. We've got such a massive board that, you know, we can. Let's just provoke. We can move our general into range next turn. Look at this board, this is insane. And we've got the replace deck going again. We're half standard Lyonar, we're half replace Lyonar. Alright, let's unleash some value. Ah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. Very close to lethal. Just this thing's not in range. So I don't know why I bought this. I'm just not thinking very well. Let's just stick a giant dude in his face and box him in. He's only got 2 cards in hand, so I can't really think of what can get him out of this. I guess Silver Tracer. Oh, he sniped our 8th Master. Alright, that's game. Awesome. 5-0, 2 more to the breaking point. We just really need to get 7 so we can get that Gauntlet ticket, which is, you know, adds to the value of rewards a lot. I know a lot of the people who play Gauntlet like infinitely. That's what they do. They stop at 7 wins because it's not worth it if you can nearly always get 7 wins. I don't really play Gauntlet, so you know I kind of do it for fun more than anything else. Let's keep 2 of these. And, you know, so I'm not going to stop at 7. I'm going to just keep going. Okay, let's get rid of this. I want to go for a 5 mana play, potentially. Or a 3 and a 2. We're going to block him off getting to our side. Fairly standard there. Okay. We're gonna go for the 2 minion play Ironcliff is tempting, but even though he's just used a Hailstone, I still don't want to risk it. If everything goes well, we can actually play 2 cards next turn and then have Ironcliff with 5 cards in hand. Okay, so we can actually one-shot the walls. Dispel actually just kills walls, for those of you who are unaware. Let's get rid of this. Aether Master guarantees we have another play. Yeah, it's good value, we should just do it. Well, might as well get some better positioning. Alright, so we got a boxed in as well, which is always good. So yeah, he's definitely gone a bit aggressive in this game. But you know, Vaynar can only continue to go aggressive if he has minions on board. Okay. Let's get rid of this and this. Okay, so I think we want to keep this alive just in case. No reason to do it now. And we want to preserve our health a little bit, you know, just in case. Man, I tell you what though, the always show stats option cannot come soon enough. Okay, so we got a heal. Let's get rid of one of these actually. Okay. So we can stun this, teleport this, play Rejuvenator. Yeah, let's just do that. This play is definitely a very tempo player. We're not properly dealing with his minions, but we don't really need to in this situation. We can just get a really strong board going. Okay, so a repulsive each of his own, that's fine. Okay, Dispel now will be really nice. Having the Dispel is very good against everything. I was planning on dispelling the Fenrir. I wonder if that changes my mind. Doesn't do a whole lot more. Try to spell here. Lost. Well, let's replace another card. Let's replace. Yeah, we can do better. Even if it's just not using our mana properly. Let's just spell here. And go here so we can get an attack in. Get rid of this. And then provoke here. Alright. No need to stun our own minions. The only thing that's better against like stunning our minion there is for the mountain legendary one, Aspect of Mountains, I think. That would deal 5 damage and turn it into a 5/5, but and we've got the replace deck back, yay! Getting excited every time I pull off this combo with Ace of the Master. Okay, that's kinda sucks. It's definitely a card I forget about a little bit when it comes to playing around it in. I'm pretty healthy. We can just do this. Block off in case he can transform this minion somehow. Hopefully not another hailstone. Looks like it might be, maybe a chromatic cold. Yeah, that's getting a bit annoying. Oh well. Okay, that's not. We got good spawns. Could he not have attacked and then? Oh, it's the last turn, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, let's play a minion here. Can we do this? Alright, let's deal with this. We don't wanna have to hit this. There's no need to. Hit. Oh, yes. Very nice. Alright, we can just play aggressive now. We're trying to close out the game. Oh, that could have been hopefully not Emerald or Juvenator. Okay, I think we still have Lethal Leaf, Emerald or Juvenator, so it doesn't actually matter, but you know, it's always a little bit scary when you get Avalanche. Alright, so unless my maths is okay, no, he's at 4 HP. We would have had it even if he had Rejuvenator. Right, another win, off to a really nice start. 6-0. Alright, this is the one we gotta win. We gotta get that 7th win at least. Hopefully you guys don't hate me too much for winning with Lyonar. I'm not really the kind of person who's gonna play a bad deck just for the sake of it. Like, you know, in my S-Rank videos, I'll play Magma or maybe, you know, Abyssinian at some point once I have, you know, a deck I want to play with it. Even though it's not the best, but I'm still playing a competitive version of the deck. And I will play some fun decks, but I'm not going to be like, oh, you know, Lyonar is the best, I'm not going to play it, because I know a lot of you guys are competitive players. So I want to be instructive in how to play competitively. Ooh, my opponent's got a Holy Immolation. That is scary. We could actually Holy Immolation ourselves. Do we go for the Holy Immolation? I feel like we do. Just because we have no good... We could go for like a... Iron Cliff, but do we need to? We can start hitting him down. That's a lot of damage. So yeah, we do need to be very careful because we know our opponent 100% has a Holy Immolation. If our Wings of Paradise lives and we can play an Aether Master though, that's a lot of damage. And it's also not... If we can clear his board, then it's hard for him to get to... He can't get to that threshold where he can play a minion and... I really don't want to... I really don't want to trade. I should be disciplined though. Even though it's unlikely he has a 1-drop plus Holy Immolation, we can still afford to play it like this because we have the Provoke. But from this turn onwards, 100% we need to be playing around Holy Immolation. What can he have that we're worried about? Not too much, really. Okay, that's definitely a bit annoying. But we can clear it off at least. So what we're going to try and do is just block him from getting into Holy Immolation position. Demonic Law is a bit annoying, but we'll still keep our advantage at least. Dark Transformation, that's completely fine. Can we box him in, potentially? Not really. Well, we can, actually. Potentially. But we need it to be in a meaningful way. I'm not sure why he would move. It just lets me hit him with my Silver Guard. Okay, so he wants to keep a Holy Immolation target alive. So I could play this here and Lasting Judgment him. Yeah. This is an awkward Holy Immolation, this is awkward as well, so the 310, you know, definitely makes it hard to get a good one off. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so it clears our board, but he's very low now. And, you know, because he's provoked, he can't really get off a good Holy Immolation, so he needs a Shroud, another 2-drop, and or like a Demonic Law and a 2-drop to do it. So okay. Alright, he's not killing the Aether Master. I'm not sure what the logic was there. Alright, let's do it with a little bit of White Widow style. Alright, that's the 7-0, guys. So we do qualify for the, you know, the first really good tier of Gauntlet Awards, and 7's definitely the breaking point on where you want to get. So after this, you know, it's mainly for a bit of fun. It's less about getting cards, but you know, the rewards still go up, so it's still worth it. Video's going a little bit long, but I think we can fit one more in, and then we'll go to part 3.
Lyonar versus Songhai.
I'll keep this. That's a nice start. I'll keep it all, I think. Yeah, that doesn't bother me at all. It's still a 2 for 1. And he gave up an inner focus, so. I think this is still just better than 2 drops. The only thing it's worst against is Saber Spine. Let's get rid of this. So I can dispel it and heal. Yeah. Block off the mana tile. I probably should have kept this here, to be honest. I wasn't really thinking that through too much. But it's not actually, the 2 damage doesn't matter that much. But it was definitely a mistake. Well, is it definitely a mistake? Maybe not, because this way we block off both mana tiles really efficiently. So we're kind of losing a battle of just big minions here. Man, this 9 health is so annoying. I want this to live, so that maybe we can get this out next turn. Hey, Beam Shock, that's not a bad answer. We have actually put a lot of pressure on this guy, so he's only at 14 health. We're at 17 though, so we're not doing that much better. So we might actually get to see some Beam Shock value for once. Hopefully. Okay, let's get rid of the dispel. Not really a great hand. I could have actually done it to. Actually, it doesn't matter either way. I could have. Yes, this way I get the health on it instead of having the 1-1, which you kind of want to die anyway, so this is better. Oh, that's not attack. Yeah. I know that we haven't really had a good chance at board control, but we still have board comeback mechanics. This is where Divine Bond would be pretty nice. We're not far off lethal. I don't think we want to Holy Immolation. Straight. Do we want Holy Immolation? So close. Oh, why did I not do this first? Oh my goodness. Mistakes were made. That was badly played. I made myself use the Holy Immolation, which I really shouldn't have. Well, it's more health in the long term, but that makes an assumption that we can come back if we have a little bit more health. Alright, so there's our first loss. I think what, my fears came to life. Earlier in the first video I was talking a lot about how I don't think this deck deals very well with big minions. We don't really have any martyrdoms. We have one Repulsor Beast, one Beam Shock, which can work a little bit. Apart from that, it's not too good at it. So that was what I was worried about. And it came true, but we're still 7-1, so hopefully we can go a little bit further. So that'll be enough for this video. I just want to break it out into parts so you don't have to upload, a 2-hour video. But thanks for watching, and I'll see you in part 3.